So I decided to try to learn how to sweep in 1 week. Yeah. This was an interesting experience. I definitely learned a lot and had a lot of fun. So this is 7 days of me trying to learn how to sweep. This is the full progression. Each day I filmed a video of myself playing and of what I learned that day.
So it's day 1 of trying to learn how to sweep pick on my Stratocaster. And I think I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, just get the basic idea of sweeping and try to dial in a good tone on my amplifier. And yeah, we'll start from there. So day 1, you'll just learn the basics of sweeping, get the sweeping motion down, and hopefully learn one shape.
So for day 1, I pretty much didn't know much about sweeping. So all I did was pretty much just watch some videos and learn one sweeping pattern. I tried to get down in the right hand the sweeping technique because it's definitely one of those ones that's not extremely easy to learn. So I tried to do that for day 1, and I learned one sweeping pattern.
So all in all, day 1 was a success. I learned one sweeping pattern. I got down the motion in the right hand with just the sweeping of the pick, which takes a little bit to get that down, and I got down the hammering on at the end, so I can play 2 notes on the high E string instead of just playing 1 note and just starting back down. So I learned three things today. Got down the basics of sweeping, and so I'm going to try to just work on that and practice that some more tomorrow. Okay guys, it is day 2 today, and we are going to be just working on refining like the sweeping technique. So I'm going to see if I can learn one more sweeping pattern, so then I'll have 2. I can go back and forth from this one, which goes all the way across, and then maybe I'll find something that's a little bit harder to play. So I'll have 2, and I'll practice both those, and I'll try to get them down, and we're going to be really focusing on muting the string, because I feel like that's a really, really hard thing for me, that I was trying on day 1, was just muting the strings. Like it somehow wasn't working out exactly as I'd liked. So we're going to try muting the strings, try to learn a new sweeping pattern.
Day 2 wasn't much different. I pretty much practiced on the muting with my right hand while sweeping because it's very annoying when you're playing and you hear the other strings ringing out. So muting is definitely something I struggle with a fair amount while sweeping, and it's definitely one of the hardest things for me to get. I also worked on hammering on the top of the arpeggio. That was another thing that I kind of struggled with when I first learned it on day 1, was just to get the arpeggio to the top there and hammer on and have it sound good.
Well, unfortunately, day 2 did not quite go as planned. I didn't get to learning that second sweeping pattern, but I did practice more of the muting, got that down a little bit more, and I learned that I should pick up my finger after playing it while sweeping. So don't leave them all down like you're playing a chord, but play one, pick it up, play the second one, pick it up, play that one. And I've been working on the hammering on the high E string for that first sweeping pattern. So I'm gonna have to double up the work tomorrow and try to get that second sweeping pattern learned and get that practiced. And yeah, that's gonna be the goal for today. So it is day 3, and we're going to try to learn that second sweeping pattern. Get the first one all the way down, the second one learned, then just work on the speed, get the speed up. Got a little bit better on the muting on day 2, so I think obviously still work on that a little bit on day 3, but overall just try to learn that second sweeping pattern and get that down.
Day 3, I finally learned a second sweeping pattern on YouTube by the Signals Music Group. It was a really, really good video, and I really enjoyed it. And so I learned a second sweeping pattern, and I upped my playing speed.
I think day 3 was a success. We got down that second sweeping pattern, got up the speed a little bit, and yeah, that was pretty much all we did for day 3. I think day 4 we're gonna start working on, just getting the speed up, getting that muting down, and yeah, almost the same exact things. Just we're not gonna learn anything new. We're just gonna practice what we already know. So we're gonna learn that for day 4, and then we'll be about halfway through. This guys, well, it is day 4, and I think we're actually going to learn a third sweeping pattern today, because I realized that there are only 6 total patterns of arpeggios you can use for major and minor. So I think I'm going to learn one more for that, and yeah, gonna do that for day 4. Obviously, gonna get the speed up again and just practice the muting. Day 4 was extremely productive. I learned a brand new major sweeping pattern, and I upped the speed, and I practiced that arpeggiated sweeping up the neck pattern. Well, overall, I think we did well for day 5. We got down that sweeping pattern with the tapping on the top, and got a little bit better at the muting, and just kept practicing that progressional arpeggio up the neck. So, not sure what I want to do for day 6, but I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. Well, it's day 4. We're going to see what happens today. I don't have an extreme plan for today. Probably just going to practice. Practice makes perfect, you know. So I'm just going to probably just practice all the same things I've been doing. Day 5 was pretty similar to day 4, but I added some tapping onto the major sweeping pattern. So I would tap on the top, then I practiced getting the speed up on that arpeggiated pattern up the neck some more, and as usual, I just kept practicing the muting. Probably the most dominant thing in this whole week was just trying to get the speed up. Speed is definitely one of the hardest things to get for sweeping. To get the combination of your left hand and your right hand to do exactly what you want to go fast takes a lot of practice and a lot of skill. So, day 4 is complete. We got a little bit faster on the sweeping. I learned that major sweeping pattern and got a little bit better at that progressional arpeggio up the neck. So, hopefully tomorrow we're going to add some tapping to that major arpeggio, and yeah, hopefully we can do that tomorrow. And yeah, just get a little bit better at the muting. Definitely got to work on that. Okay, day 6. I'm actually kind of excited. I mean, we're like almost done with this whole week. And I think I've made a lot of progress for sweeping, and I think this has been a really, really good experience. So for today, I don't really have a plan. Obviously, just keep practice, try to get the speed up, and that's pretty much just a plan. Nothing too complicated. On day 6, I found a Jam Play article that I feel like helped me a ton. It had a bunch of tabs, and it gave me just a bunch of technique and a bunch of exercises, ideas that I could use in my practicing when I was trying to learn how to sweep. So I think it was really useful. I will link it in the description so you guys can also check it out. Okay, day 6 is complete. We definitely did not get as much stuff done as I wanted to today, but I read some nice articles online about sweeping and some sweeping exercises and stuff that I'm going to start practicing. And I think it was good, but not as productive as some of the other days. So tomorrow is the last day. I'm really excited to finish off this week and see all my progress. It is day 7, the last day of this series of trying to learn how to sweep pick. So we're just obviously going to practice some more, and I will record my last playing video. Hopefully I definitely have improved. I think I have, and I'm excited. In day 7, I didn't really do a ton except for just practice the sweeping, practice the muting, and just trying to get everything faster. I just practiced all 4 patterns that I learned,
And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and it was a really good experience to learn how to sweep. Well, there you guys go. That is 1 week of me trying to learn how to sweep. This was really fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was definitely a good experience. I don't think I got as much progress as I would have liked, but I definitely got a lot done and improved my sweeping a ton. If you guys would like to see a 30-day video, comment below, and I'll just continue this on and do a 30-day video and do my progression through 30 days. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like below, and I will catch you all on the flip. Have a great day.